Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Farming Simulator 22. And let's see, where are we at? We've got 3 fields. We've got one that's pretty much ready. We decided not to remove the rocks yet. Maybe we'll still do that. We'll see. But this guy's pretty much ready. It's got lime. We've plowed it, cultivated it. Put down 1 layer of fertilizer, and we're just waiting for September so we can plant some more wheat. We weeded our cornfield and our sugar beet field. And we went and bought a header for our combine. So now we've got a corn header. This guy is just sitting ready to go, just waiting for that corn to get ready. That's going to be, I think, a couple months out before we can get to that. And then we did our first placeable last episode. So we've got our first little grain silo here. Then we put in a little bit of a tiny little bit of wheat in there from our harvest. And then I guess this silo is just for aesthetic. Kind of a bummer. It's a huge thing, but I don't see how we can use it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something obvious there. Let me know in the comments if you're aware of how we can, how we can use that. Anyway, it looks cool. So now we got to decide what we want to do as I walk around back and forth. I mentioned before that we could cut this grass here and potentially turn it into silage. There's not a ton. There's a little bit here. There's someone kind of just going for a walk. A little bit of grass here. Not much. Not much. There's a little more over here and then maybe a little bit by the road. We could harvest this. This is not too bad. I mean, we're a pretty small operation at this point. We could harvest this, potentially turn it into silage, could even bale it and turn it into silage, and then maybe sell the silage or use it for animal food. But let's look at the map and just see about expanding. We still have, where's our cash situation here? We've got, I'm just going to click anywhere. We've got 447,000 left on us. I'm kind of thinking we should expand in the local area and kind of use that kind of strategy. We've got 3 little parcels here we could buy. These are fairly cheap, actually. Or we've got the neighbor's place, which has a nice big field and has a little bit of land. We could potentially put some placeables maybe over here. And I think we get the farmhouse by doing this as well. That's appealing. We could do more than one of these things too. Let's see what's on field 52, just out of curiosity. Maybe there's a crop ready to grow. I can't tell. I'm really bad with colors, by the way. Let's see. That's sorghum. Yeah, it looks like it's sorghum. If I toggle these things on and off, then I can tell. That is sorghum. Can we process that with our existing headers? I think we can. Harvest that. Let's see what the state of the field is. It's in its last growth stage. So we're in decent shape to maybe buy that and harvest it. We could sell it too for profit. Potentially, we'll have to see. Sorghum. What's down here at 47? Okay, there's just a plowed field sitting down on 47. We could maybe look at getting this guy too, getting it ready and maybe planting some more wheat or barley. A nice big field for that too. I think we've got money for both. If not, we could take out a loan. Those are 2 pretty sizable fields. They'll keep our little harvester combine pretty busy. Not to mention our little tractors and all the other little tools that we've got. But those kind of look kind of nice. Why don't we, since this guy 52 is not quite ready to harvest, why don't we grab 47? It is plowed. There's nothing on it, right? There's nothing on that field. I don't think so. 47. Let's go take a quick look. Go take a quick look at 47. Maybe we could make use. We've got a pickup truck that we're not using at all. Where is it? Oh, no, we don't. We don't have a pickup truck. Yeah, I played for like 10 minutes before starting this series. And I went through like the tutorial. So that's where I had the truck. I don't have a truck. Let's use this little guy. Bring up the map and let's go check out. Let's do the other map a little bit bigger. Boom. Let's go check out 47. It's August. It's 10:30 someday in August. I think we're still probably in mid-August. Okay, here's the field that I think is plowed. We would need to cultivate this. So we probably, with the cultivator we've got, it kind of plows too. So we're probably just going to do the same thing over again. Yeah, I think this is ready. Let's see. Does it tell us what the state is? Weed 0%. Fertilize 0%. I say we buy this field and get on it. Get to work on it. It's super duper convenient to where we're already at. And it's not that expensive. And we can work this field while that other one, the sorghum one that we're interested in, while that one is still growing, we can be working on this other one. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then we'll think about if there's time doing the, maybe picking up these rocks and getting an input tool for that. All right, back to the map. Let's do farmland. 47. That's 64,000 bucks, I think. Space to buy it. Boom. Yeah, not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's get to work on the our plow. I think this tractor cannot do that. I think that one we have to use the JCB fast track for that. Let's pop the seeder down somewhere. That stuff everywhere. Well, why don't we keep it neat? We'll park it back over here. Relatively neat. I'm going to run into that thing. I know it. Move this over just a little bit. Oh, the back wheels turn on this fast track. I didn't know that. Look at that. That's cool. All right. Unhook you. Drop you on the ground. Unceremoniously. And I think we've got to do this. Don't think our seeder cultivates. Let's just look one more time. It is plowed. Can I plant without it being cultivated? Don't know. Let's take a look at our seeder and see what it says about it. Machines. Doesn't say. I think I gotta cultivate. We could buy a little cultivator, but 9 times out of 10, we're never gonna use it. I say let's just go use this guy on that field. I may collapse it down just till we get over there. Then once we get out there, let's figure out. I think the best direction is probably this way. The most room. Now I'm not sure the way this plow / cultivator thing works. Where is the best place to start? We go down this way. I don't know. Right, when we get down to the other side, will it cultivate the area we just plowed? We'll find out. We're just going to do it. Let's get a helper on it. Boy, the helpers aren't really happy to help, are they? Isn't that weird? Not sure what the issue is. There is another way to assign workers. Let's try it. I think it's here. Fast track. This guy. Create job. Okay, target position, fine. Field work. Start job. Is it going to actually do anything? Maybe not. Okay, that was important. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a launch day kind of bug or if I'm missing something obvious. Looks like we're going to have to do this by hand. Let's just get on it. It's not, it's not a huge field. We'll see if I'm doing this backwards. All right, I'll probably fast forward through this. Here we go. All right, right now I'm trying to rotate the plow. You can see up in the top left, it says rotate plow with the B key. I'm trying that and it's not happening. We did see the helper earlier on do this. Deactivate packer. I don't know what that is. Okay, maybe now I can rotate? No, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, this is just not working. Let's head back. Let's, hold this thing up. That's a bummer. I don't think our other tractor can pull this. I'm just curious if it's able to do the rotation on the other tractor. Let's find out. Okay, let's hit B now. B. Okay, nothing there. B does nothing. Lower it. B, nothing. Yeah, I didn't use this one. Look at this. I don't think I used this. I don't think I used this tractor. So let's unhook. That's a bummer. We may need to buy a cultivator. I think that's where this is going. We can always sell it later. Maybe it'll start working once the helpers start working again. Let's go buy a cultivator quickly and get back on track here. You got this little guy. We could use our little tractor to do this. Working with is only 2.5 meters. Or we could rely on our big tractor and get something a little bigger. There's 5 meters. 5.7. That needs 320. We don't have that much. I think we got 220. Maybe this guy right here. This one. 5 meter wide. Hey, a cultivator prepares fields for the next sowing. Let's buy this. Actually, let's check the for sale market. Yeah, nothing there. That's our guy. Let's buy it. And we'll take the JCB out to the dealer and get that. That's a bummer. We'll see what to do with that. I'm still on the fence. Very tempted to just sell it because I don't want to deal with any more of the frustration. But I tried just about everything to get that thing to rotate. And again, I'm not sure why our helpers aren't working. We haven't done anything too crazy. All right, there's our cultivator. Hopefully this one will do us right. And quickly get us back on schedule here. That was kind of a waste of time. I don't think this one folds. Does it? Yeah, I guess it does. We'll see now if the worker will be happy with this setup. Because it'd be nice to be able to multitask and have workers do some of this. Like we could go get the rock picker and use our other tractor to pick up rocks. While this worker is cultivating that field over there. All right, let's give this a shot with a worker. Old-fashioned style. All right, H. Okay. That guy seems happy enough. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's think about... Or let's take a look at the map. I want to see if this field's going to require lime and that too. Lime and fertilizer. This one that we just purchased. Let's take a look. Turn off needs plowing. Turn off needs lime. Apparently doesn't need lime. Okay, we're just now getting ready for seed bed. That is the growth. I don't see weeding. And let's see, plowing? No, that makes sense. Lime? No. So we're going to be good to plant come next month. We'll probably do, like I said, wheat or barley there. That one's good to go. Now let's consider if we want to get a rock picker. Let's go into the dealer. First, let's see, how powerful is our tractor? Again, I always forget. 112 horsepower. Let's go look at the rock picker, stone pickers here. We've got 112 horsepower to work with. That pretty much limits what we can get. We could try this. We're 8 horsepower short. Could be problematic. Or we could try this guy. 5.5 or 2. Guess we're going to have to go with this one. Let's get it. Details. Nothing to customize, I don't believe. Let's buy it. Yep. Okay. And then, man, I am really tempted to take that other plow back, but I think we can still use that thing as a plow. So we'll wait. Let's go get the stone picker. I think our little tractor should be able to do this for us. This guy moves out pretty good too. Cool looking little tractor. I kind of like it. I'm not cutting in front of traffic. Back to the dealer. We're keeping them in business with all our purchases. I'll turn signal on just for fun. Try to remember to turn it off just for fun. All right, let's grab this guy. Now, I did see a video of this thing in action. It's a little strange. So I'm hoping a worker will do it. Seems like it's hard to tell what areas you've covered because it's kind of offset. You can see how it's offset. I think there's a way to straighten that out. No, maybe not. Turn it on, lower it, unfold it. I think once I unfold it, it goes kind of off to the right more. But we'll give it a shot. We seem to have time. We're still in August. I'm going to leave the little help menu up because I'm going to need it here in a second. And we've got 2 fields to potentially use this guy on. The one that we're cultivating right now and the one that we've done a while ago. I'm going to put a helper on this and just see. Unfold. Boom. See, oh yeah, it kind of pushes it off to the side. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and hope that a helper can do this. Try it. It looks like it. Moves at a pretty good clip here. Not too bad. You can see rocks are getting tossed into the hopper there. Stones. Big turns. Big turns. That's kind of why I wanted a helper to do it. I guess you can kind of see, right, where it's been covered. Looks a little less blurry. Wow, look at those turns. Try to keep helpers doing this. This gets us, I think... I don't know if this impacts our growth, but I do think it gives us a little less wear and tear. We can, on our equipment. Let's take a look at the help. We haven't looked at that yet. It's in here too. I think it talks about the rocks. Where is it? Animals, crop calendar. Crops, improving yield. A lime and herbicide. Says, let's see, grass rollers push small stones back into the ground and provide you with 1 stage of fertilization. Rollers for fields also remove small stones and further increase your yield by 5%. This isn't really a roller. Rollers, okay. Grass rollers give you fertilization. Rollers for fields remove small stones and increase your yield by 5%. I don't think that's what we're doing. We're not really rolling, I don't believe. Let's see what it says up top. There are many ways you can take care of your field to increase its yield. Spread fertilizer twice, spread lime every 3 harvests, and using a mulcher on stubble. Crops such as corn, potatoes, sugar beets, and sugarcane. Oh, you need to use a plow after those crops. All right. I don't see the stones here. Weeders. A hoe, you're able to remove small and larger weeds, while with a sprayer, even the largest weeds can be removed. But there still might be some left standing when you only start spraying when the weeds are fully grown. So it's basically just saying when you got to keep on top of them weeds. We'll have to try this mulcher. Using a mulcher on stubble increases your yield by 5%. We'll have to try that. I guess I don't see the little stones. I thought there was something about those here. Animals, forestry, miscellaneous. Yeah, I don't see it. Spending money, making money, cultivating, sowing, harvesting. Just scanning to see. I don't see it. All right, well, we'll let this thing do its work. Boy, it takes a long time with those turns. Let's take a look at the map. See how that other field is doing that we're interested in. Okay, the field. Yeah, that's the one we fertilized. We're going to need to put down some fertilizer on 47 next. And it looks like the JCB is almost done cultivating, right? If I turn on the weeds, or no, turn on the weeds. Yeah, we don't need to weed it, but we do need to put some fertilizer on there because our seeder doesn't have it. He's just here. She is just about done. I guess we can find out. She is almost done cultivating. I imagine... I think we can fertilize and then do the rocks after the fertilizer. It looks like that's exactly what we're doing on field 44, so it should work here too. But once she is done cultivating, may have her or get a new helper to put down some fertilizer. It doesn't look like we need lime. I think we're in good shape on that. Right? Yeah, it's not showing up, so we should be in good shape. But wow, that stone picker takes forever. This one's almost done. In fact, I can turn off the helper and just finish this myself, right? We're that close. Let's do it. Save a couple dollars. Then I can pretend like I did the whole thing. The bummer, that other cultivator thing, combined with the plow, why that didn't work. It wouldn't rotate. I just have a feeling I'd be going around in circles, trying to get everything cultivated correctly. What am I missing? Is this on? Am I? Oh, I gotta raise it up. Wondering why things are dragging. It's going pretty slow. All right. Well, we've got another cultivator. Like I said, we may sell that other one. Kind of curious to see if there's an update or a bug fix that comes out that makes it work. That's really the main reason I'm keeping it there. But if we run short of cash, we'll just go sell it. Let's drop this guy down. Looks like I have to unfold this to drop it. Let's just verify that. Yep. And then we'll grab the fertilizer. Boom, that should be free. Fertilizer, I think, is in our bigger one, right? This guy? That looks like fertilizer. This won't take long. We'll still be done way before the stone collector guy gets done. We'll just do this by hand or without a helper. We'll just swing around the long way. Pop this on and off we go. Pretty easy, just about 3 passes will do it on this field. This is one of our bigger fields, actually. Yeah, little deers are going to get in the way. Piece of cake. We still got lots of fertilizer in here, so that's awesome. Boom. This is why I have crop destruction turned off, because I'm going to be driving through fields a little bit, not intentionally, but I'm not going to go spend too much time trying to avoid it. All right, that's it for fertilization. Let's take another look. See how it looks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Missed a couple spots. Not the end of the world. Interesting. Must have spilled some fertilizer over here on 48. That's not even our field. What are we doing on cash? 332,000. Our stone collector is doing his or her thing. Let's hop in there and see if we can tell. Oh, it looks like there's plenty of room in that thing. Yeah, it says it's 6% filled. Wow, is that a slow process? My goodness. Is that a slow process? Maybe it is good we bought the little one, at least initially. Because it's not such a big deal having work for our little tractor to do. All right. What's next? Should we look at 52? I'm sure that thing is still growing. We can buy 48 and 49. I guess 48, we could take a look and see if this needs weeding, or if we buy it, is there something we're going to have to do right out the gate? 48 is 48 is sunflowers. I don't know if we can use our corn header for that. I can't remember. 48 is sunflowers. Let's see. What how does it look? It needs another application of fertilizer, actually. If we buy that, that's what we would do first. And it's growing. Where is the yeah, I guess it just needs fertilizing. And we'd be good, right? Yeah, I think so. So maybe we should do that. Buy 48 and fertilize. Let me just verify that our header can harvest this for us. Can the corn header do it? Yeah, the corn header will get the sunflower seeds. Let's buy that field. Okay, we're saving. Let's go back up here. Let's get to farmland. Let's buy 48. 49,000. Not bad. Easy. Buy it. Boom. Yep. And then we'll hook up the JCB. This guy's almost ready to get reassigned. Let's back up and go fertilize that field. Our stone collector's just about done. We'll get another worker going on the other field. Let's see if I can cut in front of them. That worked. I'll try not to drive on the field if I can help it. And this one, how do we want to do? Yes, well, we're going to do this by hand, so let's come at it this way, maybe. Looks good to me. Boom. This will be the second application of fertilizer here on the sunflowers. So we're expanding the farm here. A little hard to tell where we covered. Or a lot of hard, I should say. For me, anyway. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to worry too much about driving on the fields when we're doing this kind of work. When we're driving around the farm, I'll try to avoid them, but a little hard. Fertilizer is not that expensive. Doesn't seem like it. Eventually, there's a chance we'll be making our own, or using the slurry, or potentially digestate if we take silage over to a biogas plant. I think we get digestate back that we can use as fertilizer. It's a little weak. It doesn't go very far. As far as I remember, from back in the Farming Simulator 17 days, this is the last time I've used digestate. All right, we should be good there. Let's just take a quick look at the map. Yep, we are good on that field. And that'll give us some more use out of our corn header. Let's go park this and then reassign the stone gatherer or stone picker over to the other field. Good enough. All right, let's grab this guy. I might be able just to head over here with this thing configured the way it is. I think there's room across. Oh, I take it back. I take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Not enough room. Pull out here into the open. Bring up the help menu. And we want to hold it. Then we'll do a little U-turn here. This is 8% full, so we should be in good shape. I'm going to put a worker on. So we'll see how this goes. Looks like they're able to do it. Okay, he's going to do all kinds of crazy stuff, probably. I don't know. You'd have to explain the logic here. But we might have kind of a more artistic worker. Wants to put a nice pattern here, nice diagonal pattern on the field. I have no idea. I have no idea what this person's doing. Maybe that's how I started it, on an angle like this. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Let's see what he does. I may restart it. I don't want zigzags here. This is kind of silly, right? Let's turn the worker off. Let's see if we can come at it a little more straight this time. That's going to be a little silly. It's going to be hard for us to tell what got done and what isn't done. So can I just come straight at you like this, roughly? How about that? That's a little better. Sure, we missed a little bit of the edge there. I'm not too concerned. That should keep him or her. Let's see what we got here this time. That should keep him busy. All right, what's next? We're getting a little farm going here. This is kind of cool. We do eventually need to think about equipment for the beets. We have no way to harvest that. But I think last episode we talked about maybe waiting for the waiting for a sale, or at least waiting until we have to harvest that field before we buy equipment, because there may be something coming up in the used market. This moves pretty slow. I am going at real time, so I don't know if this switches over every day. We'll have to just keep an eye on it and see. We have some used equipment. We did miss out on this guy. And potentially a larger harvester. We could still buy something like this, but I hate to use that money. Let's take a look at the map. See what else we could spend cash on. Field 50 here looks interesting. Let's see what that's all about. That's 114,000. Let's see what's going on with Field 50. It needs to be weeded. And what is it? Needs to be weeded It's canola. Oh, is it ready to harvest? Oh, man. What do you say? Let's harvest that. Let's buy this field, 50. And harvest that canola, and that'll give us a bunch of work to do. We're not. We can't plant till September, I don't believe. And here's why. Let's look at the calendar. We're in August. The only thing we could plant is canola. So we could turn that whole field over and do canola. Or we could plant wheat on that field and do canola somewhere else right now. Where is the harvest? Oh, it takes a whole year, huh, for canola. Why don't we... Well, there's a couple things we could do. Once our little tractor's done, let's see if we can run the seeder on it. For now, let's go buy that field and get our... Actually, let's do it next episode. Let's wrap this episode. Next episode, let's do that. Maybe buy field 50. Harvest the canola. It's ready to go. We can store that, I think, in our new silo. Or we can check the prices, find out when it's best to sell. But we'll get a combine on that now with a helper. And then maybe field 44, maybe 44, we plant some canola on that now with the little tractor if it'll take it. If not, the JCB is free too. So we could plant canola there. Let's do that next episode. For now, this is Glidercat signing off saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy having you here on this journey of Farming Simulator 22, brand new. It came out today as I record this. Now, this episode is probably going to post a couple days after I record it because I got to get it all processed and everything. But yeah, so far so good. We had a little bit of a glitch with the that cultivator slash plow. I don't know if that was my fault or what's going on with that, but I couldn't get that thing to flip over. Anyway, we'll try it again before we give up on it. But yeah, for now, it's Glidercat signing off saying I'll see you in the next episode.